Okay, so today we just got down since Friday's close. We are at this pivotal point on 400 area. The key level to watch is this area here multiple times failed and broke out and failed and held support again here. We need to see if this can hold today. Perhaps we should see a pullback up to 480s, 500s or so, and we might see some kind of balancing above in case of this holding. In case of this failing, we should look further downside towards this 240s area or even lower generally within this week. Let's see which side will be traded. This side, the much traded like 5 week traded side, or the less traded side below 400 or above. Let's see how this will be traded. So let's see what happened at this trading session. So opened here, held resistance at this previous VWAP level here and at 400s, then sold off, failed to extend lower, then rallied higher. Now is holding volume weighted average price. Perhaps we can see a further upside from now. You see the weekly profile right here, just at this very important level. We should consider this as a range, as two ranges here. The ones who traded for 5 weeks, 800s, 400s. The lower range haven't traded that much for now, and we need to see if price can hold 400s. If it doesn't, then we should look for a move towards 10,100 perhaps. Let's see how this will play out. Okay, so here we are a few hours later, price just consolidating sideways in kind of a straight sideways line. We can see here the 30-minute chart. If we imagine a kind of downtrend trend line, we need to see during the US session if this will happen a breakout, perhaps a retest and then a move initially up to initial balance high and then eventually up to 480s or so gap level. Of course, a very nice long opportunity will be if price can go down to the lows, retest, fails to extend and then reverse all the way up. Of course, this could be good for a swing position here, but not sure if this is perhaps tomorrow we'll see. So if price, we consider price too much outside of Bollinger Bands here, and that price held this kind of, at the moment so far, held at this volume or this Brexit high here support, then perhaps we can see a move up towards 600s. But of course, we need to pay attention at the volatility here. You can see holding up to 17 or so. If it spikes up to 20, perhaps we'll see further downside, and then perhaps we can see this kind of swing low. We need to wait a few days, I think. Happened today. So today we got down here, failed to 3 times here on volume weighted average price. Cash open, held support at the lows, failed to extend, then sold off, failed to extend lower, then rallied back up and failed all day up to the midpoint. Then US session again at the failed to extend below initial balance low. Nice long trade here. Of course, this was in anticipation that price can go up to the gap fill. Another short trade here for a quick scalp, let's say 10 points or so. This is very nice, including the 30-minute failure. That means that the next 30-minute candle failed to go above the previous one. And if you look at your trade here, perhaps you can look for further downside, which I didn't though at the time, but this could have been good trade, risking like below initial balance high and then risking just above the highs of the day. Considering this is going to be a balanced day, that's what you are anticipating and taking the trade.